So hello, welcome once more to my channel. My name is Brandon Yolamerve, and today we will be talking about Rastafarianism, because I realize a lot of people have little or no knowledge at all about Rastafarians. And when you think about Rastafarian, you think about the guy with the joint. So I took some time out to do this research, and I feel it's going to be helpful to a lot of people. So if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe. Click the thumbs up button if you find it interesting, and leave a comment in the comment section below if you feel like it's lacking something which you might want to contribute. So thank you so much. Stay tuned. We will be talking about Rastafarianism. Rastafarianism is a movement which has grown so big to be considered a religion. So Rastafarianism first was born in Jamaica by the oppressed population, by the predominantly black and oppressed population. Rastafarianism came about from it was from a prophecy of Marcus Garvey. And Marcus Garvey back then was the leader of the University of Negroes Improvement Association back in Jamaica, and he was an author and a Pan-Africanist. So Marcus Garvey had this prophecy of the black man living for who he is and appreciating who he is. So he came forth with that thought, and that was around the late 30s. And with the crowning too of Emperor Haile Selassie of Ethiopia, it was like a great boost to this movement. And the movement, when it was born, looked up to Emperor Haile Selassie, because back then in Africa, he was the emperor who gave the Africans the notion that he was for Africa and wanted Africans to be appreciated for who they were. So this movement was born, and the main aim of this movement was to educate the average black man on where he was from, because a lot of black people in the Caribbean, in America, in Europe back then, a lot of black people who were there back then were slaves. They were taken in slave ships. Some of them were born there, and they knew nothing about themselves. They knew they were born second-class citizens, and they had to die second-class citizens. So this prophecy kind of enlightened a lot of people and made them realize we come from somewhere and we need to stand for something. So after the birth of this movement, how did it spread around? When this movement was born, it received, or it gained, a lot of praise from some Christian, from some Protestant Christian clergy, such as Leonard Howell and others. So gaining these praises from the Protestant Christian clergies, it made people actually realize that maybe God wants us to be able to accept ourselves for who we are. And this might be the way for us to be integrated into society too, with our own rights, living like us and being loved for who we are. Rastafarianism, then, with the coming of reggae artist Robert Nesta Marley, aka Bob Marley, with his music genre, he was a reggae artist. He took the music with him and took the word in his music throughout the world, from Jamaica to England, to Asia, to Africa, and all over the world. So Bob Marley really helped to spread the message about the Rastafarian movement. Rastafarianism basically is Afrocentric, which means it's meant to focus on the Afro, like it says. It's a black movement. It's meant to glorify the black people for their own concept, for their own beliefs. And for me, it makes sense. So, who is a Rastafarian? Rastafarianism basically believes in specific interpretations of the Bible, which is monotheistic interpretations. And this belief is the belief in one God who's called Jah. And Jah partially resides in every individual, and that goes a long way to tell me, I for one, a lot of things. Because if God gave us the power to choose between good and bad, it means, like, for real, He partially resides in all of us. And coupled with the fact that He manifested Himself in every prophet that there is or there have been on earth, it be Jesus, Muhammad, or who you want to call, it actually comes a long way to make a lot of sense for me. The flag is very much similar to the Ethiopian flag, but the meanings of the Rastafarian flag is the red stands for the blood of the martyrs that fought for the liberation of the Africans. That's what the red stands for. The freedom fighters who gave their blood for us to be here. The yellow stands for the richness of Africa. And it's mainly the color, it's not yellow, it's gold. It's the color of gold, which shows how rich the African soils are. And the green, which is the last one, it shows the beauty of the African vegetation. So similar to the Ethiopian flag, they pretty much look alike. Just the fact that the Rastafarian flag has a lion carrying a flag in it, and the Ethiopian flag has a blue star. So that's what basically defines the flags, but they stand for the same thing literally. Rastafarianism, I know a lot of people think about the evil part, but the Rastafarian movement is a beautiful movement. Rastafarianism is all over the world with 700 to over 1 million followers of this movement. But they have different denominations with different teachings, different doctrines. But at the end of the day, the main aim of this movement was to educate the average black man on its origin, to make him or her appreciate who he was in his color without feeling inferior at any time. Rastafarianism is a very beautiful concept because it is a peaceful concept. It pinpoints the ills of society and preaches on how we should fight it. So it is a very beautiful concept for me, and I'm really happy to be a Rastafarian. So that's the basic thing about Rastafarianism. I know there is a lot about Rastafarianism we can talk about, but if you think something is lacking or there is something more you want me to talk about, you can leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you feel like the video was good enough, you can click the thumbs up button, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button at the end. Thank you so much for being a part of this very short video which I wanted to share with you, to tell you about Rastafarianism.